is the most expensive mac and cheese you've ever seen. Every day we get dozens of customers on top of our regulars that say they came from out of state just to try our mac and cheese. The person who ordered this wanted the most expensive bowl, but I figure since they're all the same price, I'll make the bowls that people have spent the most money to get. First, we started out with nudes from that couple that drove from California, and then one of our most popular area codes is Maine, so we added on some lobster. We are in Texas, so we get a lot of Southerners, so we added on bacon, and then for our friends in Alabama, we added on his cousin ham. Probably the most expensive one we got was from the couple that flew from Hawaii, so we added on some pineapples. The person ordering said they were from Wisconsin, so we're doubling down on that cheese on top. I wasn't entirely sure what sauce would be fitting on top, but then I remembered we did have some people come from New York, so we added some buffalo. This is the most expensive mac and cheese you've ever seen. Every day we get dozens of customers on top of our regulars that say they came from out of state just to try our mac and cheese. The person who ordered this wanted the most expensive bowl, but I figure since they're all the same price, I'll make the bowls that people have spent the most money to get. First, we started out with nudes from that couple that drove from California.
Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro?
Dog, I gotta get my hips involved. You ain't shit, dog. I really get my kids involved. I gotta,
yeah, alright.
Dog, I gotta get my hips involved. You ain't shit, dog. I really get my kids involved. I gotta get my hips involved. You ain't shit, dog. I really get my kids involved.
Go and shut the fuck up. Just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off.
Dog, I gotta get my hips involved.
Peculiar, a raw Julia, Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it should take me a lot farther. Really had beef with my father, but why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates. The motor is usually causing mayhem. Little tune, flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I'm a men in them. Enemies, I'm the enema. I'ma on them, just like my keys, drop my on the dinner work. My thoughts I keep confidential, it's consequential. Philosophies unidentical, I'm not in it yet. My Siamese brother Benjamin, that's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all BBs.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Jets and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll start on the ground. Hall. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I'm not sure exactly how they would phrase it in their own locker room, but that's a yardage grab right there. To be able to get that amount of yardage on the first play of the game and to change field position to the positive side, you got to love the way they're getting started.
Back to throw now on first down. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. This defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now, way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings, just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Yeah. I didn't even believe
On
that.
2nd down, a run home. And a nice job to break free with one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space,
Knock her on the head.
linebackers run free, they can
There's
also
a
make
fish
plays
in my hair.
himself, as we just saw there.
There's a fish in my hair.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
There's a fish in my hair.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I gotta be
Brandon, we saw these
mine.
defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And his kick is good. He's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fields it right around the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
1st down, here's Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Niners in 12-4 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
From the 41, Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Hi, buddy.
Wind up a gain of 26.
Can you go tell your mama look at her text message?
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep. Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it.
Why are you doing your brother like
Those
that?
pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Okay.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
I love it, honey.
Here's Lance. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
That. They crack a forehand back out, and we get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand,
and
a really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, do that. It's bottom shelf material. These two teams all tied after 1. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll set up to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a
Play with me
3-yard gain
again,
there.
Playing this
The
one.
strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Michael O.J. Mudial. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Fisher gets there back at the 39-yard line. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Back to throw.
Oh my God.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick, because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And now whistles here and flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw.
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Right back to Mitchell here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the counter, Mitchell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Lance. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jermaine Johnson. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. From midfield, here's Lance.
Oh, wow. This nigga Trey is drunk.
Defensively, they have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Here comes Reed. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively.
You advanced the week in stick talk?
Attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
don't think there's any other way to put it. That was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
They go play action here on first down.
Mm-hmm.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Lance now on first down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
You say? Your mom didn't respond.
Called out a very strong gain of 24.
And normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation.
Go ask her, does she want me to order the wings or pizza? Yeah, but the rings, she's right there. Go ask her.
Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want.
No, wings is $70. No. All right, I'm about to order it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Given the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now, here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's got it down to the 28. Second and 8 coming up. Lance looking to throw it. That's complete, left side to Gray. And down inside the 15 it goes. It's a gain of 14, down to the 14.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdowns to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And across the chalk.
Fuck off me, man.
It's a 49er touchdown. St. Gonzalez on for the extra point.
Built that nigga from the ground like a Punisher nigga.
And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back.
That shit needs to come down.
Did a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try to get to the ball even faster.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Oh, shit, 99. Kinlaw been going crazy.
Carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Oh,
Jets.
my God.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive.
I swear, that's Platt for you right there, boy. That's prime Platt.
After his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out, and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some
I should have just battered the motherfucker down.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That's prime motherfucking Platt for you, man.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Oh,
And that
my
last
God.
drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a
matter with
action,
this
but
shit?
they're one deep.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They run over center with Mitchell. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Lance. Got his target saved. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Huh?
A big play there as they get the conversion.
Can you just tell your mama order?
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive.
I don't know what y'all want.
Touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Down to about the 37.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
I knew that was what I wanted. I don't even know why I ran that shit. I didn't want to run that. We ain't gonna
no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Oh, sauce too.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
No.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find
That's the play that I wanted right here. I didn't want that shit.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Desperation time here. Lance. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Danny Gray, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have needed a one-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to take on the PAT.
Put your phone underneath that cord.
It's a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early's opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Who does this one? He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
That turned into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
They run it with Hall off the option. And he'll get it inside the 35. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:50.
Oh, it's 5 on that thing. Okay.
Always know that he is tough and run supported. I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This is popping.
It's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get an important score there to extend their lead in this 4th quarter.
Bruh, this nigga Garrett mossed the fuck out my corner in the end zone.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
I'm talking about just Moss, my X Factor corner, though.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
We ain't tripping, man. We're gonna get in that thing and make some noise. Fucking Ryan Platt, stinky
They might
ass.
be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Here we go. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I went 5 out of 6 on Prize Picks again.
Lance back to throw. This one caught by Kittle.
What you taking from?
Tackled right on the chart at 45. Lance looking to throw.
He usually hit that shit when what's his name playing, when LaMelo playing, he usually hit that. But he went out for a little bit because he fucked his finger.
Not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale.
He got back in, but he fucked his finger, so he was out for a little minute.
So they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
And that's a more than acceptable
man
because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man
I
to come
took 3
open.
parlays and they shit finna hit, but Darius Garland went over by 1 point. 1 stinking ass point.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly.
Started off like 7 from 8 or 3. I was watching that nigga. What?
This is called for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final.
Yeah, I've never been on Tyrese Halliburton again, bro. It's like when I bet on that nigga, bro, he was selling me.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Drop, nigga, he go crazy. When I bet on him, that nigga don't go crazy, bro. But if I don't bet on that nigga, bro, I bet on that nigga one time. I'm like, this nigga going Stewie. Now I bet on that nigga had 1 point. I'm like, yeah, alright. Then he dropped 30 the next game.
Big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it
Show you
first.
I'm gonna just start reading that.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Jets with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel
that
down
knee
in
of
front of your own
death.
crowd, but when you go on the road,
Whatever everybody else said.
right,
Say
just
that
hustle
nigga, that
through,
knee of
get
death.
it done. Oh, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And
Not that never
they did
stopped
in
the
this
knee.
one.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. We didn't want to pull out. We know everybody watching, so we didn't want to pull out our boppers. And it cost us. It cost us a little bit.
Ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jets, they finish off the regular season at 12 up and 5
1, 2, 3,
down.
4.
And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they finish up the regular season with a mark of 12 and 5. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round.
Thanks for gravy.